Hello, everybody. One is well and blessed. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. I'm in Florida. I'm not in Costa Rica. And for now, I am live today so that we can journal for the new moon in Capricorn. And before we get started, I am going to. My husband has this beautiful, and I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, a steel tongue drum. I believe that's how you say it. And I have been watching him and listening to him learn how to play this. And so I asked him if I could try it today. So I'm going to just try it and play it just for a little bit while we wait for other people to join. So this is intuitive, obviously, because I literally don't know what I'm doing. I just love the way that it sounds. So, and I'm also going to take my 3 deep breaths before we journal. So while I'm playing this, I'm going to be breathing and then we will get started. I just saw 111 on the clock. I love it. Wow, that sounds so beautiful. I love that. Um, man, so beautiful. I am definitely gonna have to thank my husband for allowing me to try his drum out. So again, everybody, thank you guys so much for joining me. I pray that you all are well and blessed. I am in the in between. I am just coming back from Costa Rica in preparation to go back to Costa Rica, and I can tell you it is just interesting. Um, Interesting. I can't wait to do a video to share my experience because it was amazing, 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 amazing. But I'm not going to do that here. I'm ready to get started. So, as I mentioned, today is today we are journaling. I am live. We are journaling for the new moon in Capricorn. And I went to my lovely chat GPT and I pulled up some quick facts that I'm going to share with you guys about new moons, the new moon in Capricorn. I also have the Moonology Oracle deck and the card for the new moon in Capricorn. Then we're going to journal using my 2026 Life and Lunar Journal, which I have right here underneath a bunch of things. It's right here. Don't mind the line through it. This is just my author's copy that I use for myself. If you purchase one, it does not have this line through it. Okay, so let me get to my quick facts. How is the sound? I don't. It's super bright. I apologize. I don't see any comments. Looks like my mic is on. So if it isn't, please let me know in the chat. Okay. So our quick facts are. Man, I'm seeing all the angel numbers. Today, like I said, we are live for the new moon in Capricorn. The new moon is actually tomorrow, but I'd like to go live and journal in preparation for the moon cycle the day before. So, new moons are about the beginning of a lunar cycle. That's the if you look up in the sky, you won't see the moon. The sky is the darkest during a new moon. So it's a good time to make new intentions and for fresh starts. It is a time to go inward and be intentional. It is a time to plant seeds because what you focus on over time builds. So, Capricorn, its ruling planet is Saturn, and Saturn is a planet of structure and responsibility. That makes so much sense. My daughter is a Capricorn, so I'm laughing because I'm thinking about her as I'm reading this. This moon supports your long-term goals of discipline and commitment and is ideal for intention settings around your career, stability, and foundations. And it encourages patience, maturity, and practical actions. So those are your very quick facts about Capricorn. You know what? It didn't. It's a didn't put what um it's an Earth sign. I believe it's an Earth sign. Man, it is super bright. I hope you guys can see. It is super, super bright, and I'm grateful because I came back to Florida and it has been super cold. I'm talking about I bought a coat. I have on long socks and Uggs, and today it's like 70 degrees, so it's a perfect day to go live because I've been inside trying to stay warm. I don't see anything in the chat, so we will move swiftly and quickly on to the Moonology deck. One second, let me get my, if I can see here. Un momento, por favor. I definitely am struggling to see. Where are you? There you are. Okay, got it. So, the Moonology new moon card for Capricorn says your hard work is paying off. Can you see it? I'm not sure if you can see it. Super bright. And I'm not going to read everything, but some of the things that I liked about this card where it says attuned to the moon is make a proper plan and execute it well. I love that. That goes so perfect with being January, the start of the on the calendar new year. So it aligns perfectly with the month that we're in. And additional meanings for this card says you need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for studying or teaching. And don't be too controlling and avoid anyone that is too controlling. I love that. The teaching says Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes toward the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Pulling this card at this time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. So, again, all of that is in alignment. Um, with it being January, the start of the calendar new year. So, like the card said, it is an amazing and great time to make a list of all the things that we want to accomplish in the new year. Um, inside my lovely 2026 Life and Lunar Journal that is available on Amazon, one of the very first things you get to do in this page, excuse me, not in this page, in this journal is you get to create a vision board. And now that I'm back here, I because I already had saved the pictures that I wanted to go on mine, I can paste them on here. But it has a option, a space for you to create your vision board. So you can list your things out. You can paste the things, images that you want. You can write words, songs, whatever you want to do to create a space or use this space to create your vision for 2026. And so I know that astrologically the new year doesn't start until what is that in the spring? The equinox, solstice. So sorry, my doggy is over here playing. Uh, but for me, like I take any opportunity. You don't even have to wait till January 1st. You can start over and make a new plan and do something different, make new choices every single day. You can also do it every moment if you need to. So, some people, like, oh, I'm not celebrating the new year until whenever. Personal choice. I take every opportunity and any opportunity. So now that I've said that, let's talk about this lovely journaling. Like I said, my journal is available on Amazon. It is still at the introductory price. Probably I will leave it there for the rest of January. After that, it'll go up to the regular price. I love this journal because it is equipped with the new moon and full moon journal prompts already inside. So what I've learned in my study is that the energy for new moons and full moons is present 3 days before and 3 days prior to the date of the moon. So, life. We have other commitments. So I made my journal so that the prompts are already inside the journal. They are aligned and themed towards the moon cycle that it is in. The full moon, the new moon page. I'm sorry, the new moon page stays in. Full moon page is meant to be ripped out and burned if you do that. If you do a full moon ceremony, it's up to you. But it's there. If you don't have my journal, it is perfectly okay. The journal prompts are in the description. I am also going to read them out. And if you don't have my journal, again, that's okay. You can open up your journal app on your phone. You can open up the notepad app on your phone. You can grab a piece of paper. You can open your voice app on your phone and, you know, record the prompt and then answer it there. Or guess what? You can just sit here and simply listen to me read the prompt and then answer for yourself in your head. I love journaling because journaling allows me a space and an opportunity to think about things that I don't normally think about like on an everyday, and think about things from a different perspective too, even if I have thought about it. So, and I love to personally write just because it's like this whole thing of taking it from my head, using my hand, and then putting it on paper. But there is no right or wrong. The fact that you're doing it, I think, is what matters. So, yeah, so let's journal. Okay. So, I took my breaths while I was using my husband's drum, but I do like to take three deep breaths to ground myself. And again, that's your personal choice. I breathe in through my nose and out through my nose. Sometimes I feel like I want to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like you want to do. And I'm sitting on the ground, like actually sitting on the ground. So I just feel very grounded, and I'm ready. So I'm going to read the first prompt. If you have your journal, turn with me to the beautiful new moon and Capricorn page. I haven't written in mine yet. I'm going to journal tomorrow, catch up. It's been a week of traveling and getting back oriented. And so tomorrow I will be actually journaling. So, the first question says, what long-term goal or foundation do I want to begin building with patience and discipline? Um, I'll read it again. What long-term goal or foundation do I want to begin building with patience and discipline? For me, that's really simple. My family is actually heading back to Costa Rica to stay there for long term, or I guess I don't know what that means, but my daughter wants to go to school there, and so we're going to go there for the school year. And their school year is February to December, I believe. And so I am I want to begin just building just a strong foundation there for my daughter and for my husband and I to entertain ourselves while our daughter is in school. And I think I keep saying this. I think I say this a couple years, but I want to get serious about my business in 2026 so that I can generate passive income to enhance the life that I already have. Um, so yeah, that's how I would answer it. I can't see if there's anything in the chat, so please forgive me. Let me see. I don't see anything. Um, so the next question. Sorry, I'm over here. The next question says, how can I create more structure, stability, or responsibility in one area of my life? Okay, so for me, I'll read it one more time. How can I create more structure, stability, or responsibility in one area of my life? So I just mentioned, we're going to do the move. So, how can I create more structure and stability? That's exactly what I said I need, that I'm going to need that when I get there in Costa Rica. And my husband and I have been going there, and my daughter. Um, this was our fourth trip there, and each time I've learned something different. And this time was just like a really good trip for me. I feel like it was the best trip. And I really was able to see that the things that I want and need are there. I had a situation in which, I needed, at the moment, I felt like I needed help. And so I, reached out for help and saw that, that help is available. There's resources and everything that we need is there. So my goal is to get back there immediately before school starts to ensure that we have the proper housing and internet and like things to cook and, nutrition wise for us to be there and have a successful school year from not just my daughter, for us too. So that is how I answer those questions. I don't see anything in the chat here. Let me see over here. I don't see anything. So I'm seeing all these angel numbers on this counter. I just love it on the timer. It's so funny. Um, I don't see anything. So I am ready to end the chat here. Thank you guys for joining me again. My lovely and wonderful Life and Lunar journal is available. 2026 version is available on Amazon. If you haven't grabbed it yet, what are you waiting for? So that you can align your life with the moon cycles. It's helped me. It's just last year using my 25 version. Just it was such an intimate and personal journey, and it just kept me accountable to myself, to make sure that I'm journaling and keeping up with my practices. So I love it. I highly recommend it. And that's all I have. So I'm going to end it there. Again, I pray that everyone is well and blessed. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.